What's going on, everybody? You back rocking with Sweet Science. You on the air. Subscribe to the channel, please, please, please. I do this for y'all. Hit the bell icon to make sure you get all your post notifications and beat the like button up. Now, I'm back this morning to talk about my man Teddy Atlas, my guy Manny Pacquiao as well. So I just watched the Blue Blood Sports TV interview where he was talking about Teddy Atlas, whom of which, as a trainer, I have a lot of respect for. You know, Teddy Atlas has been involved in the game for a long time. He helped the early development of my favorite fighter of all time, Mike Tyson. You know, he was a pupil of Customato, who is like the Vince Lombardi of boxing trainers. So Teddy Atlas, as far as the art of boxing, has a lot of knowledge. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. And at the end of the day, Teddy Atlas is a white guy. Now, for you people who try to race bait and play the race card, like, oh, you're racist, I'm just pointing out a fact. I have no problem with anyone. I love everyone that got love for me anyway. But I can't say he's an Asian man. I can't say Teddy Atlas is a black guy. I can't say he's of Hispanic origin. Teddy Atlas is a white guy, right? So what Blue Blood was talking about is that Teddy Atlas, who's been an avid Deontay Wilder hater, Teddy Atlas speaks on the farmer from the UK, Martin Carefoot, accusing the Fury camp, also Tyson Fury, of bribing him back in 2015, I think it was, for the Vladimir Klitschko fight. Now, before I even get into what Teddy Atlas said, I wanna say something else. You know, technically none of us were there, so we can all speculate whether it's true or not. I don't know if it's true, what he's saying. But here's what I do know. Most old people that I know in my life, or that I've known, old people just tell it like it is. I've never really seen old people really just lie like that. They have no reason to. They already coming up on the last leg of their life, and they want to be as honest as they can before they leave this earth. They have nothing to gain. There's no reason for them to lie. Now, from what I understand, Martin Carefoot, he owns his own business, like his own butcher business or whatever he does. He's a farmer, so he doesn't need the 25,000 or 30,000 pounds that Fury was offering. They offered it to him after they asked him to lie. So he agreed to lie for them before they even offered him the money. They offered him the money because they asked him to do more than they originally asked or said that he was going to do in the first place. So my take on it is, why would Martin Carefoot lie? And he's from the UK and he's white. So you can't say he's a racist. You can't say he's a PBC or a Wilder fanboy. You can't say it's because he's from America and he's a Yank. He's from the UK. As a matter of fact, he might be from the same town that Tyson Fury's from. Come on now. Everybody's out to get Tyson Fury. So, you know, my take is he's got to be telling the truth. And if that is true, then what legacy is there for Tyson Fury? If what he said is true, on top of the footage that just surfaced of Mr. Cotton, the referee, who said that Tyson Fury is the dirtiest fighter he's ever reffed a fight for. All the allegations on Glovegate from the Wilder 1 and 2 fight, right? Which is the second biggest fight of Tyson Fury's career. Tyson Fury trying to discredit Deontay Wilder by saying he wasn't his toughest fight. Steve Cunningham was. But then Steve Cunningham comes out and says that Tyson Fury cheated. Go find the video on YouTube if you haven't, instead of responding without looking at what professional fighters are actually saying. like George Groves, and who's from the UK, and Charles Martin as well. Why are these UK guys putting Fury out there like that? Is it hate? Do you think Martin Carefoot, the farmer's hating and he's jealous of Tyson Fury? You think he wants to be a boxer? I don't think so. I just think what's done in the dark comes to light, and I think the truth is coming out about Fury. So he gets busted for PEDs for his Klitschko win, so that makes the biggest win of his career pretty much null and void, right? The second biggest win of his career, which I don't see how Deontay Wilder is one of the biggest wins of Tyson Fury's career, because according to you guys, yeah, you UK motherfuckers and the Deontay Wilder haters, according to you guys, Wilder was always a bum. So if he was so much of a bum and he didn't have technique and he sucks so much and he can't box, Fury gets no credit for beating a guy that can't box, because if Deontay Wilder can't box, then you could take a guy like me who probably has around the same skill, then, according to what you guys say, and I can fight a professional fighter. You gonna give him credit? No, because he's a professional fighter and supposedly I can't box. So, just off that alone, I don't get how Wilder is a big win for Fury if Wilder truly indeed is a bum who can't box. The only way Tyson Fury gets real credit for beating Deontay Wilder is if Deontay Wilder actually was a destroyer, or actually is a destroyer, and actually is feared, and actually is somebody. That's the only way Fury can get credit for it. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's either Wilder was a bum, and if he's a bum, then Fury only has one good win of his career, which is Klitschko, but he took PEDs for that. And if Wilder isn't a bum, then thank you for finally admitting that he is dangerous, and he is feared, and he actually can fight, and that's the only way you could give Fury credit for the win. Now, what Teddy Atlas said was trying, not actually succeeding, but trying to shift the focus from Martin Carefoot's allegations about Tyson Fury, again, a fellow UK citizen. What Teddy Atlas said was, well, what about Manny Pacquiao? He's one of the biggest cheaters ever, trying to get everybody to get their focus onto Manny Pacquiao. Now, there's been many allegations about Manny Pacquiao, many suspicions, and I can admit that, you know. People have accused Manny Pacquiao of doing all sorts of things. But you know what the difference is from Manny Pacquiao getting accused from being a PED abuser from Tyson Fury? Manny Pacquiao has never, not once, in the history of his career, not one time, been busted for cheating, been caught cheating. So at the end of the day, they're allegations, they're suspicions. Okay? Tyson Fury has been busted on 2 different occasions for cheating, and that's just with PEDs. Not his dirty tactics like dislocating the thumb part of his glove or not putting his thumb all the way in it, or punching fighters in the back of the head. Rabbit punches, which are against the rules of boxing. So, Teddy Atlas says that we should shift the focus to Manny Pacquiao, a guy who's never been caught cheating, so he can protect Tyson Fury. I'm so disappointed in Teddy Atlas, man. It's like when you got the old heads who are supposed to protect the sport of boxing trying to do shit like this, I can only say it's because they're both white. He wants to protect the white guy. And then y'all say it's not about race, but people like Larry Merchant get on TV in front of Sean Porter's stupid ass and says, is Wilder the last black hope? There's a lot more black fighters in the sport of boxing that dominate than there are anyone else. The best boxers of all time, a majority of them are black. Let's just call a spade a spade. So I can't believe Teddy Atlas said this. I mean, he's disgusting. You know, he's an old guy. He's old media. We new media. And we running you motherfuckers out the game. We control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So Teddy Atlas says that we should focus on Manny Pacquiao and not Tyson Fury. It's looking bad for Tyson Fury. You know, the biggest wins of his career are clouded and tainted with dirty shit, PEDs and cheating, blatant cheating. So, you know, man, whether they try to give Wilder a loss on his record or not, we know the truth. We know he hasn't been defeated still. That's why y'all was so mad when Wilder came out with the video after his so-called defeat, and he didn't have a defeated spirit. He didn't seem like a man who was defeated to me. In fact, he sounded more confident than he did before he supposedly lost. So, you know, I used to like Tyson Fury before all this shit, man, but with all this stuff coming out, I can't stand behind it, you know. And then the Tyson Fury dick suckers and nut suckers, all they try to say, I guess supposedly they're psychics. Well, if this were the other way around, you guys would be protecting Wilder. No, I wouldn't. If I found out Wilder was fucking using PEDs and he was hitting niggas with bare knuckle in his fucking glove, and he was, nah, nigga, no, nigga, you gotta go. It ain't no room for that in the sport. Not only is that cheating, and that's not the rules of the sport, at the end of the day, a lot of y'all don't know because y'all never been in a ring with real fighters. I've never been in a gym with real fighters. At the end of the day, this is a brotherhood. This is a fraternity. We don't want to kill nobody. I mean, it happens in boxing, but we don't want to kill nobody. We want everybody to get home to their families. At the end of the day, this is a sport. So if you cheating and it's endangering people's lives, you can't be in this sport, man. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is that y'all sit up here and say, oh, you black people just can't stomach the fact that Wilder lost. Bro, get the fuck, that shows how ignorant you are. A lot of you white people, especially UK fans, couldn't wait for this to happen because now you had the opportunity to insult black people like you've always wanted to with a quote-unquote reason. You never had a reason before to come out and try to say you blacks this and you blacks that, even though you wouldn't say it to a black person's face without getting your fucking teeth knocked out and your nose broken. So y'all say stuff like, well, you know, you blacks, and listen, y'all say we can't stomach the loss. Like, I just sit home and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe Wilder lost. You dumb fuck. When other black fighters have lost, we didn't, like when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua, we wasn't sitting up here like, oh, he cheated. Y'all sound dumb, bro. When fucking Josh Taylor, I think that's his name, beat Regis Prograis, we wasn't up here like, oh, he cheated. What the fuck are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about, man? Black fighters lose all the time. Every race and ethnicity of fighter loses all the time. And we not sitting up here calling cheat. When Dillian White and stupid ass big baby Jarrell Miller got caught using PEDs, we called them out on that. So we not discriminating. We want a fair sport. And Tyson Fury is one of the biggest cheaters I've ever seen come to light in this sport of my life. I'm just calling a spade a spade. So you can sit up here, y'all the ones who really can't stomach Tyson Fury being called a cheater. Because he's y'all last hope. How about that? So anyway, to all my real ones and all my true people, whatever color, green, purple, black, white, Asian, that's not a color, but you get it. Red, to all my true people and people that love the sport, truly, that's not casuals, and that's not UFC, and I'm talking about to my real boxing fans, because most people don't know shit about boxing. RIP Roger Mayweather. Subscribe to the channel, please, because I'm going to just always bring y'all truth and keep dignity in this sport. Tyson Fury got to go. Again, you rocking with Sweet Science Show on the air. Subscribe to the channel, Sweet Science 702, and with that, I'm out. Peace.